Making a contact sheet in Lightroom. At the bottom of the page I have my film strip of the images that I'm going to be placing in my contact sheet. All of these images are horizontal, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to page setup and I'm going to change my page orientation to horizontal also. Then I'm going to select my images. I have 4 images. If I don't want to select those, I can Command click on them. And Command on each one. So now I have 4 images. If I go to the 4x5, so this is showing me how many images would fit. So this is like 4x5. 4 columns, 5 rows. So what I'm going to do is go over to my right panel to image settings and look at, are these, I don't want these zoom to fit, to fill. I don't want them rotate to fit. So if I did that, they would go like that. I don't want that. Don't want any photo info on here yet. I see that I have margins, so my margins are 1/4 inch all the way around. I may want more on the left and the right, but you can change that accordingly. I'm going to go back on the right a little bit. Then on page grid, I want to have 3 rows and 3 columns. So that will create 9 different images. And then the cell size is as large as it's probably going to go. So I can go as large as they'll be butting up against each other. I want to have a space in between. So I have to unclick the keep square to manipulate the width. So now I've made these images very large. I could actually fill the page with 9 different images. So if I want to add some images, I can add it up to 9 different images. And some interesting poses here. So now I've filled my contact sheet. I have a margin. I have space in between. If I want to add information, photo information, I can go and see, what do I want to add? I'm just going to go right down to edit. And I come up with, okay, here I want my file name, which is inserted. I want the original number. I'll insert that. I want to number each one of these sequentially, so I have a choice of how I want to number it. I may do the 001, the full date, so I start with the year. I may want to actually say the month, date, and year. I can also have exposure, ISO setting. I can actually add some custom text. So I'm going to insert the exposure and then I'll say done. That's a lot of information that's going to be underneath each image. To personalize the page, I can add my own information. I have an identity plate with my name on it, and this can be moved around or changed vertically or horizontally, so I'm just going to place that on this particular page. I can change the opacity of it. So there's a lot of variations that one can have in this particular program. Now I'm going to make a print. I have it set for a JPEG file, and I'm going to go print a file. I'm going to call it contact sheet dancer sample 3x3. Put it right into the desktop. And then I should be able to go in and open up this particular file with a finished contact sheet with all of my images that I've selected from my file. Now if you have more than one contact sheet, you just start again and make another sheet. And here is your final contact sheet.